In the world of rocket science, explosions aren't just failures, they're milestones. In May 2025, a Raptor 3 engine at SpaceX's McGregor, Texas site erupted in a spectacular test stand explosion. To outsiders, it looked disastrous. To engineers, it was a goldmine of data. Every violent test is a calculated push to the edge of possibility, revealing the true limits of design. Only by forcing hardware to fail can you turn theory into fact, each explosion mapping the boundaries of what's possible. These tests are essential, especially with Starship Flight 12 on the horizon, aiming for the first in-space engine relight, vital for future Moon and Mars missions. An engine that's never been pushed to failure is an unknown risk. One rebuilt after breaking is a trusted workhorse. So, when you see a rocket engine explode, remember, it's not just destruction, it's progress. Each shattered part is a lesson learned on Earth, not in the vacuum of space. This is how we build confidence to send humans to other worlds. The process is loud, messy, and absolutely necessary. Controlled destruction is the price of innovation. Every test brings us closer to reliable, repeatable spaceflight. The future is forged in fire, one explosion at a time. This is the sound of tomorrow being born. SpaceX's path to the stars is littered with the remains of its own prototypes, by design, not by accident. Their philosophy: build fast, test hard, learn quickly, and don't fear failure. While traditional aerospace spends years perfecting designs, SpaceX accelerates learning by flying, failing, and fixing. The setbacks of 2024 and 2025, explosions, tumbles, hardware failures, are not detours, but the main road. Each incident, from ground test blasts to tumbling upper stages, delivers invaluable data. The 10th test flight in August 2025 marked a turning point. Ship 37 soared, relit its engines in space, and survived a fiery descent. This relentless testing separates the new era of spaceflight from the old. Why simulate for a decade when you can build and fly a dozen prototypes in a fraction of the time? The cost, about $10 billion so far, is an investment in speed and knowledge. Every lost vehicle is tuition in the school of rocket science. It's a brutal, effective way to turn science fiction into reality. Progress is measured in explosions, each one a step closer to the stars. On the Texas coast, Starbase is a spaceport in constant motion, more factory than launch pad. Construction, demolition, and evolution happen at breakneck speed, mirroring SpaceX's rapid design cycles. As Starship evolves, so does the ground beneath it. Pad 1, site of early launches, is being replaced by a stronger flame trench, built on hard-won lessons. Nearby, Pad 2 nears completion, promising a launch cadence never seen before in heavy-lift rocketry. Vehicle production is just as relentless. The new Starship V3, stacked in record time, is a leap forward. More propellant, more payload, and the powerful Raptor 3 engines. Starbase feels like a shipyard for spaceships, where ambition is tangible. The ever-changing landscape isn't chaos, it's learning, cast in steel and concrete. Here, progress is visible, and the future is always under construction. Starship's first in-space engine relight was more than a technical feat. It unlocked the path to the Moon and Mars. Without this, deep space missions are impossible. Now the focus shifts to in-orbit propellant transfer, the linchpin for interplanetary travel. Refueling Starship in low Earth orbit is the next great challenge, enabling missions far beyond Earth. The Moon is first. Uncrewed landings as early as 2026, scouting and rehearsing for human missions. The Starship human landing system will ferry astronauts to the lunar surface for NASA's Artemis program. The Moon is a proving ground for Mars. Mars remains the ultimate goal, uncrewed cargo missions by late 2026, with crewed flights as early as 2028. The timeline is aggressive, driven by a vision of making humanity multi-planetary. Every milestone builds on the last. From engine relights to footprints on new worlds. The journey is mapped, the stakes are high. One breakthrough at a time, the solar system comes within reach. For NASA, Starship's progress is mission critical. Artemis III, aiming to return astronauts to the Moon, depends entirely on a human-rated Starship lander. NASA has invested over $4 billion in this partnership, making every test flight a crucial data point. Delays and failures in Starship's development have already pushed Artemis III's target to 2027, with more slips possible. The plan: launch astronauts on Orion, dock with Starship in lunar orbit, and descend to the surface. If Starship isn't ready, the mission stalls. This marks a paradigm shift, NASA betting on a private company's fast, risky approach. It's a calculated risk, trading caution for ambition. The outcome will define not just the moon landing timeline but the future of public-private space partnerships. The stakes have never been higher. While SpaceX tests engines to destruction, China faces a different crisis in orbit. The Shenzhou 21 crew aboard Tiangong Station may have a damaged return capsule, casting doubt on their safe return. Details are scarce, but any compromise to the capsule's heat shield is potentially catastrophic. China is rushing to ready Shenzhou 22 as a possible rescue mission, but even a 10-day prep window is a tense wait. This highlights the challenge of true launch readiness for human spaceflight. Every day in orbit with a compromised vehicle is a stark reminder of space's unforgiving nature. Crew safety is a delicate balance of speed, reliability, and preparation. Even the most methodical programs face unpredictable risks. In space, there are no easy answers, only hard choices and high stakes. As 2025 ends, two visions of space exploration unfold. In the West, SpaceX and NASA chase rapid innovation, public tests, high risk, and a relentless push to the moon and Mars. In the East, China advances methodically, with fewer public failures but equally grand ambitions. Both face immense risks, fiery tests on the ground, tense crises in orbit. What unites them is the willingness to risk everything for monumental rewards. Permanent lunar outposts, Mars explorers. These are not goals for the timid. This race drives scientific and technological breakthroughs that ripple back to Earth. Life support for Mars could revolutionize recycling here. The pursuit of new worlds inspires the next generation to dream and build. We reach for the stars not just to explore, but to discover our own potential. This journey, explosive, risky, and awe-inspiring, belongs to all of us.